Good evening. My name is Labril May, and this is my final presentation video based on the strategic management course that I have taken over the past 8 weeks. The instructor is Professor Brandon Scott. Excuse me if I did not pronounce the last name correctly. The company that I selected was Facebook. I selected Facebook because it's very popular and it has grown tremendously over the years. Based on the capstone simulation, they gave me the company Digby to actually practice my strategic management. I'm going to just briefly discuss 16 points of the company. First, I'm going to describe the background of Facebook. Facebook was developed and founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg and other Harvard University students. It was basically founded or made for the social use and social media use of the students. Word got around to other universities, and they allow other universities to use it. Even the Boston schools were allowed to use this social media use that Zuckerberg and the Harvard University students had created. The vision statement as of 2017, the mission statement as of 2017 is to give the power to share and make the world more open and connected. The vision statement is based on the company's social media use, which relates to why they founded, and it aligns perfectly. People use Facebook to stay connected with family and friends, to discover what is going on in the world, and to share and express what matters to them. I feel like the vision and mission statement aligns well with the purpose of the use of Facebook today. Facebook is a network effect business model. This type of business model is based on the network effect, which causes a good or service to have a value at a potential customer dependent. So basically, the more people, the more consumers who buy into Facebook products or use Facebook, it benefits them in the long run. It'll help, the revenue of the company, far as, the stocks people buy, the ads, the sponsorships, and the different advertisements. The competitive strategy that Facebook uses is the focus differentiation. It's just closely, in my opinion, to the Facebook organization. The Facebook team has prepared a legitimate and accurate strategy to compete internationally with other internet companies in the industry and social media industry. Now, Facebook is now one of the leading and top internet companies around the world. Companies such as Yahoo, Google, LinkedIn, even Twitter are some of their rivalries and competitors. Also, the ethics. We talk about ethics. Facebook has 13 different codes of ethics. The code of ethic that stands out to me the most is the protection and use of the Facebook personnel data and information. I feel like that is very important because there are a lot of people that commit fraud, scandals, harassment. They create fake pages. That's what they call when it's, that's not the person that's actually using it, fake page. And I feel like that's very important because someone's identity could be stolen at any given moment. Unfortunately, there have been unethical decisions made by the Facebook company by lending out and voluntarily giving personal information of Facebook users to other outsources and whatnot. There are different matrices that we have went over in the last 8 weeks and that I have developed. There are the EFE, which is external factor evaluation, the SWOT, which is just strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. SWOT is one matrix strategies that I would recommend Facebook to use in competing and compare and contrast to other companies to identify their weakness, strengths, and opportunities and threats in their industry. Also, there is a IE matrix, internal, external matrix. There are advanced matrices, the BCG space, and QSPM. BCG is the Baltic Consulting Group. Space is the strategic position and action evaluation matrix. The QSPM is the quantitative strategic planning matrix. Unfortunately, to unforeseen circumstances, I do not have an actual graphic of the SWOT matrix, but I can pull it up on my laptop to show you all how a matrix will look. And this is pretty much a matrix right here. It's pretty much what a matrix is. It has the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, and threats of the company. I believe that once a company identify those things, they can work on progress and even just competing locally, statewide, or even internationally. That's why I would recommend that. We also discuss financial and strategic performances. Like I said, the company that was selected for me through the capstone was the Digby company, which I was not as successful as I thought I would in the beginning. It was my first time using that program, which is not an excuse of why my company failed, but I greatly appreciate the experience and opportunity to even just try my best to strategically plot and plan, a simulated company. Recommendations, I would recommend Facebook to have a blueprint of what they, basically a blueprint of what they expect, and a hypothesis, an educated guess of which way the direction they want to take their company, and focus on that and plan to do what they need to do to make that exist. The forecasted ratios and financials. The results expected from implementing the recommendation will be positive outcomes of the company percentages and numbers in regards to the improvement of the overall company. Having someone who in the company that knows their job and knows their strengths and weaknesses, which is very important in the company. Personally, numbers really aren't my biggest strength, but I'll try. But that is very important when it comes to profits or the basic revenue of the company. Last but not least, the strategy review and evaluation. All strategies are subject to future modification because external and internal factors constantly changes. With time, things change, and from 2004 to 2008, this current day, Facebook has met a lot of changes, internal and externally. So that came from David and David text of strategic management, as I quote that. Also, in all, bringing it all together, the company is relevant in modern day society with the communications. I will recommend Facebook to continue to sustain and to renovate and continue to develop their brand, their organization, internally and externally. I recommend them to be more proactive and have more caution with the information and data of those Facebook users, because I am a Facebook user and I will not want, or I will not appreciate them giving my information and my personal information to other resources that I have no clue. In conclusion, the main points discussed today are related to the overall research of the Facebook company and the simulation of the Digby company that was given to me. A lot of this information based on the matrices and different strategic information was given and read through the David and David strategic management text that I have been using throughout the course. I am Labril May, and I confirm and recognize that this is my final work and final presentation video that I have researched on authors and are all cited here on this day of August 18, 2018. Thank you.